Once in a quiet little village, there lived a young boy named Aryan. He was naturally bright, but he dealt with one massive hurdle. He could never stay focused. His thoughts were constantly darting around like a restless bird whenever he tried to sit down for something important. His mind would immediately wander off toward games or random distractions. If he tried to study, his thoughts would drift toward his phone or his friends. Aryan's father often warned him, "Son, your mind is like an untamed horse. If you don't learn to steer it, it will lead you off course. Master your mind, and it can take you anywhere you want to go." But Aryan never really took those words to heart. Eventually, his father took him to see a wise mentor named Master Cato, who was famous for helping young people find their path to success. After hearing about the boy's struggle, Master Cato just smiled and handed Aryan a small glass filled to the brim with water. "Walk round my garden," Master Cato instructed, "but do not let a single drop spill." It sounded easy enough, but as Aryan started walking, the world around him got loud. Birds chirped, the wind rustled the leaves, and he could hear other children laughing nearby. Every time he glanced away to see what was happening, the water splashed over the rim. By the time he returned, the glass was half empty. Master Cato asked, "Why did you lose so much water?" Aryan sighed, "I just got distracted." Master Cato looked at him and said, "This glass represents your goal, and that water is your focus. The noise in the garden is just like the noise of the everyday world. If you do not train your mind to stay locked on your purpose, you will lose your potential before you even realize it's gone." That was the moment it finally clicked for Aryan. From that day on, he started small. He began waking up at the same time every morning, cut back on his screen time, and practiced giving his full attention to whatever task was in front of him. He even started meditating for a few minutes each morning to keep his mind steady. At first, it was a total grind. His brain still wanted to wander, but he kept dragging his attention back to the work at hand. As the weeks passed, Aryan started to feel a shift. His memory got sharper, and his grades began to climb. A year later, a massive national competition was announced where students had to solve incredibly tough problems. Under a tight clock, Aryan signed up. The questions were brutal, and most of the other students started to panic. But Aryan stayed completely calm. He tackled one problem at a time, staying as steady as he had been with that glass of water. When the final results were posted, Aryan was declared the winner. The whole village cheered, and Master Cato looked on with a proud smile. Aryan had proven that a disciplined mind is actually more powerful than raw talent, luck, or even intelligence. From that point on, he was known as the boy who had truly mastered his mind. If you felt even a little spark of motivation today, do not let it fade away. Like this video, share it with someone who needs a boost, and subscribe so we can keep walking this journey of strength and wisdom together. Your next chapter of success begins the moment you decide to discipline your mind. Start today.